Hello and welcome to this free CCNA series. Let me share this video link with all our fellows so that it would be easy for everyone to join the class. So let's let's wait for all to join us. And we are about to start our free CCNA complete course uh, of this series. And today we have our very first class. So I hope so that all of you will participate and will learn everything that we need to learn. And yes, here I also need to share the link on with our Facebook fellows so that they should be able to join us as soon as if they like to join us. So this is our first lecture, and I welcome you all in this free CCNA routing and switching course. And today we have very first lecture of this series. So I again welcome you all. And today we are going to discuss something about OSI layers, network devices, and especially the routers, the switches. And we are about to configure the basic initial configurations on a router, especially by Cisco. And after that, we are going to configure some security measures on the network device router so that unauthorized users must not be able to access our device uh, in a very inappropriate way. And we are about to discuss the different type of memories as well of router, which are RAM, NVRAM, and the flash memory as well. So again, I hope you all will join us. And yes, we have two fellows with us, Winner Tube and welcome to Winner. Please introduce yourself. And yes, we have five members with us. And I request you all to write your name and country from where you are here, so that everyone should be able to know about us and about their fellows, especially. Yes, we have Basit with us from Mansehra. I welcome you, Basit. You are a nice fellow alongside with us, and I hope your contribution would be beneficial for all of us. And thank you. I request you all again to write your name and your country so that everyone should be able to join us, and they should know that whoever who is going to take part in it in this class. So yes, we are live here, and again, this is our very first class, and in this class, we are going to discuss something about the OSI layers, the network devices, the routers and switch basic configurations. And alongside with this, we will discuss about the security measures we need to take whenever we are going to configure a router for the very first time. So all of these things will be discussed in this lecture. So I hope you will continue with us till the end of this class. And I assure you that you will learn, and you will feel that you have not wasted your time today. And thank you again. Thank you. So now let's move towards our class and our lectures. First of all, I need to tell you that let me share something about the course contents. Here we have our course contents with us. Uh, let's take a brief look at them. In this course contents, you can see that we have an official document from the Cisco, which really describe about the contents we are going to cover in this course. Like for the first few lectures, we are going to discuss about the network fundamentals, in which we will discuss something about the routers, the switches, the layer 2 and layer 3 devices. Okay, so we will talk about the endpoints as well, and later on we will discuss something about the tiers models, which are 2 tier, 3 tier models, and we will discuss also about the TCP, UDP, how they works, and in which scenarios they are useful. Uh, Also, we will discuss about the IP version 4 and IP version 6 technologies, and later on we will have another module which will cover the network access layers, like something about the VLANs. VLANs is a very important topic as far as the switches are concerned. So once we are going to discuss about the switches, we will need to understand all about the VLANs. So we will discuss them all as well. If you have any questions, you can write them in the chat. I'll see the chat in the middle of the lectures and alongside of this lecture, and I'll try to reply all of your queries. And this is the basic purpose of this live stream, so that we can communicate, we can connect with each other in a live environment, so that you should be able to clarify all of your questions, your concepts. So we are here. So these are the topics. IP connectivity is the very important topic. We will discuss everything about the third layer, which is network layer, and we have a lot of protocols to configure the OSPF, the RIP, the EIGRP. So everything will be discussed. We will also discuss about the IP services, the NAT, DHCP, DNS. So we will discuss their theories, and as well as we will configure them on the real environment, like Cisco available simulator, packet tracer, and we will discuss about the security, something about the security, especially the access control lists, and that is the very important part of this complete course. So this was all about the table of contents, or the contents of this course. So we will discuss them about them along with this course. Okay, someone is saying that his network is not functioning well. So please take care of your networks. Amit Kumar is saying that हिंदी उर्दू में बताइए। भाईजान उर्दू में या हिंदी में पढ़ाइए, इंग्लिश में कंफर्टेबल आप नहीं हैं, to be true. Okay, Amit, actually we are having this course for specially designed for those who are from English countries. So when will laptop screen? If possible, share screen. Okay, so yes, let me share my screen. Okay, thank you. Yes, sorry, I just saw your messages right now. Share screen. So this was the, yes. Now you can see the screen. Mm, okay, I hope so that you are able to see the screen right now. Uh, this was actually, I should have shared my screen before the start of this lecture, but I saw your messages right now. And this was I was talking about the table of contents of this course, and this is our very first class. So in this class, someone has said that I need to communicate in Urdu or Hindi, because this course is designed for those who are from English countries, English speaking countries. So that is why, Amit, I am talking about all of these lectures in English, and we have another course in Urdu, as well as you can join them. You can join us in our another class. So here we have the table of contents. I need to share them again as I was not able to share my screen because I don't know how I had done this mistake. But here we have the table of contents. You can see. I hope so. You can see them right now. We have the network fundamentals in the first module. Then we have to cover them all the basics of the devices, and then we need to discuss something about the TCP and UDP as well. So I have discussed all of these things just now. I hope you have not saw my screen, but you have heard me, and you know that all of these things will be covered in this course. So I'll share this document with you as well. Now let's move to our topics and just not waste our too much time. So here we have the very first module. In this module, we have the 17 chapters, and we have to cover these 17 chapters to complete our first module. So in total, we have three modules of this course. In this first module, we have to cover these 17 chapters. So in the very first chapter, as I have already shared these two modules with you in the WhatsApp group, so I assume that you might have studied a bit about them. Okay, so I hope so that you are able to see the screen right now. As I have already shared these modules with you, so let's see what you are talking about. Thanks, sir. Someone talk about. Will you share screen? Yes, now we can see screen. Okay, Basit, thank you. So here as I have already shared all of these first two modules with you, so I hope that you have studied about them. These are all are the basics of the networking. Okay, so I think I don't need to waste too much time on these slides and teach you one everything line by line and waste my time and yours as well. So I think I should straight away move towards the second module, which is in which we have to cover something about the configurations of the routers. So this is the second module in which we will discuss about the basic switch and device configurations. So in this module, if I zoom my screen, you can see the basic switch and end device configurations. Will cover all the how we can access the Cisco iOS device for configuration purpose, as well as for navigating between different modes of the configuration, as well as we will discuss about the configuring a Cisco iOS device using CLI mode, and all of these things will be covered in this module. So these all are theories, you can study them at your own. So this is the actually the description about the GUI and the CLI. So if we have uh, an operating system like Windows, we can say that we are accessing it through the GUI. But as far as the router or switch or network devices are concerned, so in that case, we need to configure the devices through the CLI command line interface mode. Okay, so in for that purpose, we need to use the console cable, and by using the console cable we can access our network devices, and by using these kind of small softwares like putty, the secure CRT, or hyper terminal, we can use them to access our network device. So these are some of the mediums to access the network device. These are basic settings. So these are the basic modes of the router or a switch. First one is the user exit mode. We call it user exit mode because this is the very first mode, and if we have an arrow like this, a greater sign, or you can say that a greater sign facing the router keyword. So this, if we see this kind of sign, we should know that we are in the user exit mode. But if we face this kind of environment like a hash sign with the host name, we should know that we are in the privileged mode. And after that we move towards the global configuration mode, and then we have the line configuration, and then we have the interface configuration mode. So these are different kinds of modes. We need to navigate between them when we are going to access and configure our devices in different modes. So this is the representation of different modes and how we move between different modes. Okay, how we navigate between them. Like if we write enable command, we move from user exit mode into the privilege mode. And if we type the command configure terminal, we move from privilege mode into the global configuration mode. And if we type exit, we move back towards the uh, previous mode. Okay, so if we type the command line console 0, we move from global configuration into the line configuration mode. So these are different commands. We will use them when we are going to configure our devices. So let's move towards the environment, the Cisco packet tracer. And here let's start configuring our devices. Let's not waste too much time. Uh, and if I see who are with us, okay, thank you. So here we have our Cisco packet tracer environment. You can see we have this interface of Cisco packet tracer. We have different menu bars at the top, and we have different symbols to access our different modes. And you can see here we have different network devices available. Like we have routers, different kind of routers available from Cisco. If we learn here configuring them, so it would be easy for us to configure them in real environment as well. So this is a kind of simulation environment, but if we access any kind of device in real environment, we will face same configuration panels in the real environment as well. So this is, if we click on this device switch, we have different kind of switches available, and we have different kind of end devices available. So all of these devices will be used here, and we will configure them one by one. Okay, so if I access this router, first one, and if I click on it, let's start configuring basic configuration of this router. You can see if I type click on this zoom in, you can see the device from the back side as well as from the front side. Okay, so here we have different ports available, and we have some blank slots also available with us. So if we want to add any kind of module in these blank slots, we can drag them here. And if for to add any kind of module, we need to first switch off this device. Okay, so after adding any kind of module, we will again switch on the device and we will configure them. So if I click on this CLI mode, here you can see that it is asking for us that would you like to enter the initial configuration dialog, yes or no. It means that we have accessed this device for the very first time, and it is asking us that if you have any initial configurations previously configured on this device, and you want to access that initial configuration, so you need to write here yes. But as we have accessed this device for the very first time, so we will write here no, because we don't have any initial configurations on this device. And here as you see that we are here in the user exit mode, as this is the sign of greater sign, and it shows us that we are in the uh, user exit mode. If I type the command enable, I just write en and then pressed tab button, and it has completed the command uh, enable. And you can see that we have moved from a user exit mode into the privileged mode. Here in the privileged mode, we have different commands available. If I type only the question mark, you can see that we have a number of commands available on in this mode. We can use them for different purposes, so we will use them, and I will teach you most of the commands about. And if I press the spacebar button, you can see we have different uh, more commands available to use in this mode. And if I want to move from this mode into the global configuration mode, I need to type the command configure terminal. So for this command, I have moved from privilege mode into the global configuration mode. Here in this mode, we have, if I type the question mark, you can see I have typed only the question mark, and it showed me that different commands are available in this mode as well. So this is the configuration mode. We can set the banner as well, and we can type the enable passwords and some anything host name. We can change the host name. So all of these commands are available in this mode. And if I move into any interface gigabit Ethernet 0 by 0. So you can see that I think 0 by 0 is not available on this invalid interface. Okay, 0. Let's see. Yes, we have 0 by 0 by 0. So if I type interface gigabit Ethernet 0 by 0 by 0. So by typing this, you can see that I have moved from a global configuration mode into the interface configuration mode. So here, if I type any command, it will be applied on the interface. So these are different kind of modes, and we can navigate between them by using different commands. If I type exit, I'll move back to the previous mode. If I again type the exit, or I pressed Control C, you can see if I have pressed Control C and I have moved back from the into the previous mode. Okay, so now let's see. Let's do some basic configurations. Like I say that this is the router, and its name is router here, which is the default name. And if I say that or this router is placed in the Islamabad or New York City or anywhere in the world, and which is connected in our network, and we want to give it a name according to its location. So what to do? I'll type the command configure terminal. I moved into the global configuration mode. Here I'll type the command host name and the name of the device which I want to give it. So if I type the name Karachi, you can see its name has been changed from router to the Karachi. Okay, so its name has been changed now. Still, let's apply another command. Let's set a banner on this device. Banner is used for when we are going to convey any kind of message to our user, to our network administrator, uh, when he is going to access this device for the first time. And then he'll have to face this banner. And if I type yes, banner MOTD, banner message of the day, ठीक है, MOTD. And here if I type question mark, it asks me that enter the banner message. So I will type here that this router is for authorized people only. Okay, I have pressed enter button and it has set the banner for this device, which is this router is for authorized per people only. So we have set two commands on this device, like we have changed its name by using host name and we have set the banner as well. So let's see where are these two commands gone. If I see running config, show running configuration, it will show us the running configurations of this device. uh, like here you can see that the host name of this device has been set into the Karachi, and if I go into the more, you will see that banner message of the day has also been set here. This router is for authorized people only. So if I go outside of this device, oh sorry, um, exit, you can see if anyone will come here and will try to access the router's configuration, he'll have to face this banner. This router is for authorized people only. So after that he will go into the configurations of this router. So this was the purpose of the setting up the banner. Enable, and here in this let's set something else on this device. Let's set a password for this for unauthorized people, so that they should not be able to access the configuration of this router. So if I type the configure terminal here, I will set the password on this mode, like from the user exit mode. If someone wants to enter from user exit mode into the privilege mode, he need to face the password. So here I will type the command enable password, and the password for the privilege mode. Let's set it as Cisco. Okay, enable password Cisco. We have typed this command, and let's go outside and see if it is asking for the password. Now if I press the enter button, you can see that this router is for authorized people only. This was the banner message, and here if I type the command enable just to access the privilege mode and press enter button, it is asking for the password which I have just set earlier. So if I type Cisco, and you can see we have entered into the privilege mode. So here we have faced the password of entering into the privilege mode. Again, if I show you the running configurations, you can see we have set this password as Cisco for this device, and if I want to secure this password, uh, and so that no one should be able to access it or see it from over the shoulder, so I'll type here uh, login, enable secret, enable secret, and the secret password is class. Okay, so you can see I have set the password as class, and it will overwrite this password. Okay, it will overwrite this password, and now the password will be class. If I see the show running configurations, you can see that here you will see that the secret password has just come up at before this enable password. and it means that it has override this password, and you can see that it has encrypted this password. So no one should be able to understand this password. And if we go outside of this device, here it is asking for the password, and the password will be now class. Okay, so as it has override the password of Cisco, now I have typed the class. So this was to set the password for the secret purpose, and the for the enable purpose as well. Now let's set a password for the console line. Okay, so if someone want to access this router by connecting a PC with it, okay, by connecting a PC with it using the console cable, console. Okay, so if someone want to access this router using the console cable, he'll have to come here through the hyper terminal, and here you can see that it is accessing the router from the console port. It has not faced any kind of password here, and it has accessed this device in a very smooth way, so no problem for him to access the device. So but we need to secure this router by unauthorized access using the console cable. So in that case we need to apply the password for the console line as well. Let's go into the router configurations, and here we need to type the command line console and 0. 0 means only one computer or a person can access this router using the console cable at a single piece of time. So in that case I will type the enter. You can see that it has entered into the line configuration mode now, and in this line configuration mode I will type the command password, and the password for console line is what should be the password for this console line? Anyone like computer. Computer is the password for this console line. Okay, and we have applied this password on login, so I need to type this command as login. So anyone wants to log in from the console line, he need to face this password. Okay, so now let's come on the PC and try to access it again. Let's see if it is asking for the is it asked for the password or not. So here you can see that it is asking for the password user access verification. Straight away it is asking for the password. Here I will type the password as computer. You can see I have typed the password as computer, and now it is moved towards the user exit mode. Here I will type the command enable, and it will ask again for the password to enter into the privilege mode, which was class. Okay, I have typed the password as class, and now I am able to enter into the privilege mode and make any other kind of configurations on this router. So this was about to access the router through the console line, and we have secured the console line as well. Now we need to discuss something more about the accessing this router from the PC using the not using the console line, but if it is connected through the Ethernet port, and if someone wants to access it remotely through the Telnet or SSH, what should be the process? So let's see what if you have any query. Which version of Cisco Packet Tracer are you using? Okay, Basit, we are using the 7 point something version of this uh, packet tracer. If I can see the 7.3 or something in the is the password is the version of this device. Okay, so I will check it out and I will tell you later that which is exactly the version of this. But you can access download this Cisco packet tracer from the search it on the Google and look for the like if I come here on the Google and if I type Cisco packet tracer free download for you, you can see the first one or the file horse. Okay, 64-bit. If I click on it, you can see that we have available this this one, and you download it and use it. It would be easy for you. And if anything happen, you can log in this once it is downloaded and installed. You can use it by using your Google ID as well. If it asks for the ID, you can use your Google ID or Gmail ID. So no worries of to download or using the Cisco packet tracer. It is very easy nowadays. So let's talk about accessing the router using the Telnet or SSH. If I connect the PC, let's see this PC is any remote location, and it is connected to this router by with the as both are the same devices. So we'll use the for the same devices we'll use the cross cable, and we connect this computer with this router, and let's create a small network between both of them. If I use the network address 192.168.1.0 /24, and from on this port I will use the IP for as .1, and on this PC I'll use the IP as .2. So they both will be the part of this network 192.168.1.0. Forget about if you don't understand these subnetting or these network IP addressing. I'll explain each of these later in this course. For now, we are going to build the small network between this PC and this router. So if I type here, if I come on this PC and set the IP address on this PC as 192.168.1.2, and the subnet mask is this one, and the default gateway will be the IP address of the interface connected to the router. So the IP address for the interface will be 192.168.1.1. Okay, and on this side if I enter into the uh, interface of this router gigabit ethernet 0 by 0 by 0, you will see that we are going to set the IP address on this interface. IP address is 192.168.1.1. 255.255.255.0 is the subnet mask for this interface, and we will type the command no shutdown to switch on the interface. So as soon as this port has been turned on, this port from the PC is also turned on, and both are connected in the same network, and they are working fine now as the light has been turned into the green, you can see. So if I access if I try to access this switch from this PC, let's set it here and move it here right now. Okay, now we are going to we want to access the router from the PC using the telnet. So what we will do, we will come here on the command prompt. not in the terminal. Hyperterminal was used for the console purpose, but for the telnet or SSH we will use the command prompt. And here in the command prompt, if I just check the connectivity with the router, I will ping the interface of the router as 192.168.1.1. Ping request could not find host this. Please check the name and try again. Oh, sorry, I has typed incorrect IP address 168. So here you can see that we are getting replies from the router's port. It means that the connectivity is working fine. Now we are going to access the router configurations. We want to configure the router from this PC using the telnet, as this PC is placed at a remote location. So in that case, we want to access the router using the telnet, and I'll type the command telnet and the IP address of the interface 192.168.1.1. You can see that trying 192.168 open connection to this closed by foreign host. Okay, it means, what does it mean? It means that we have not configured or enable any VTY line, any telnet line on this router till now. So first we need to enable the VTY lines on the router, so that if anyone want to access the router remotely, he should be able to access it. So what to do? Let's come here on the global configuration mode, and here I'll type the command VTY line VTY 0 and 0 space 15. What does it mean? 0 to 15 means in total we have 16 lines. If we count from 0 to 15, it means we have 16 numbers. And it means that from different 16 locations, from different 16 remote hosts, we can access this router at the same time. So we are enabling all of these 16 lines to access this router through the telnet. Okay, so at the single piece of time, different 16 people can access this router remotely. Okay, and if I press enter, you can see it has been entered into the line configuration mode. And here in the line configuration mode, what I will type, I will apply the password. So what will be the password? Let's set it as let's keep it any kind of password we can choose, like Pakistan. Okay, so remember these passwords, we need to remember them whenever we are going to access any kind of device. So password is Pakistan, and we have applied this password on the login. Whenever anyone want to log in from remote location, you need to face this password as Pakistan. So it has been applied now, and let's go to the PC again and try to access the router using the telnet. I have pressed the up arrow key, and it has again typed the command for me quickly. You can see that yes, we are successful with this command now, and it has asking for us the password to access the router from the remote location. Here I will type the password as Pakistan, 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 and pressed entered. Okay, yes, it has accessed this, but it is asking for the password, and the password is Pakistan, Pakistan. Why it is not accepting the password Pakistan, Pakistan? Yes, you can see that we have accessed the router through from the remote location by using the password Pakistan. So enable, and after enable, it is asking us for the password to enter into the privilege mode. What was the password? The password was class, if you remember. Yes, I typed the password as class, and you can see that we have entered into the privilege mode as well. Now here we can access our device global configurations, and we can um, configure our device from the remote location uh, in with this step. You can see we are on the PC. We have accessed the PC. We are on the PC. We are using the command prompt, and by using the command prompt we have accessed our router from the remote location. And remember it that your router should be on the same network as your PC. The connectivity of your PC to the router should be successful in any case. So if it is accessible from the remote location, then definitely it would be accessible using the telnet for the configuration purpose. Okay, so I think you have learned uh, to access the router from the console line, and how we have secured our console line. You have learned also, and we have accessed our router from we have created a small network between PC and the router using the Ethernet cable, and then we have accessed our router from the remote location using the telnet. So we have done some configurations, some basic configurations. We have also set up the password, or sorry, host name of this device as Karachi. We have also set the banner message for the unauthorized users or the people who have the access to this device. So let's see if you have any query. Nice lecture. Thank you, Basit. I hope you have learned this, and I'm grateful for all of you for this encouragement. And I think this was all. And let's try to let's discuss something about the running configuration and the uh, startup configuration, and the different basic type of memories of the router. Like we are, if I tell you that we are here in the privilege mode, and if I press show, let's show you something. Show startup configuration. Show startup. If I type this command, you can see that it has replied us with this message: startup configuration is not present. As you might remember that we have two kind of memories, like one is volatile memory and the second one is non-volatile memory. One is RAM and one is NVRAM. Non-volatile memory is a kind of memory which we don't lose when we switch off or reload our device. But if we have volatile memory, we are working with the volatile memory, and if we switch off our device and then switch it on again, in that case we are going to lose our volatile memory. So volatile memory is a memory of RAM, but NVRAM is a memory which we don't lose when we restart our device. So here, in this scenario, in this router, the startup configuration means the configurations that are placed in the NVRAM. Okay, NVRAM means non-volatile memory. So the configurations which we placed or keep in our startup configurations, that configurations will not be lost when we are going to restart our device. And the configurations which are in the running configuration, if we see the running configuration memory, it means that all the configurations which are placed in the running configuration file, that we are going to lose them once we restart our device. So if I press enter, you can see we have a lot of commands, lot of configurations which we have just done right now. You can see we have set the host name as Karachi, and we have set the secret password as well. We have set the password Cisco, and if I press the spacebar button, you can see we have set the IP address for this interface of the router as well. So these are all the basic configurations we have just done on this device. We have set the line VTY and we have set the password as Pakistan. Okay, so uh, if I what if I reload this device, or I type the command reload reload. If I press enter button here, the device will reload and it will lose all of the configurations, all of these configurations. Okay, as our configurations are placed in the running configuration memory. Remember it, this is very technical. uh, our configurations are placed in the running configuration memory. But if we copy all of these running configurations into the startup configurations, then on restart or reload, we will not lose our configurations. Okay, so I will not press enter button here, because if I press enter, the command will be applied and we will lose our configurations. So now what to do? Let's copy running configurations into the startup configurations. This is the command: copy running configurations into the startup configuration. Now I press the enter button. It is asking for the destination file name, and the destination file name is startup configuration. Yes, we want to save our configurations in this file, and yes, it has done. And now the configurations are saved into the startup configuration. Now if I see the show startup configuration, now it will not tell me that we have nothing in the startup configuration, but it will show us all the configurations which we have made just now. And these configurations are copied from running configuration into the startup configuration. These are placed in the startup configuration, and they are also placed at the running configuration as well. Okay, so you can see here. One more command I want to tell you, that as you can see that we have the password as Pakistan here. It is printed here in the plain text, and anyone can access the configuration and he can see all of our password at this computer, this Pakistan, or at the top we have this password as Cisco. So all of these passwords are in plain text mode, and we anyone if come here by chance, he can see our passwords and can use them for any inappropriate way. So let what to do, let's configure terminal, and we have moved into the global configuration mode. Here I will type only a single command: service password encryption. This is the command which will encrypt all of our passwords. Okay, this command will encrypt all of our passwords. And if I press enter button, you can see if I go outside and again see the running configurations, you can see what it has done. It has encrypted all of our passwords. You can see here, you can see here, it has only one single command has encrypted all of our passwords, and now we are super safe. Okay, so this was all about configuring our device. uh, this was the basic configurations, how we have copied. Let's show you something else. show show flash. Flash means what? Flash means the flash memory where our operating system of this router has been placed, where we have saved our startup configurations, where we have saved our configurations which are going we are going to use at a later time. So let's see this flash memory. I pressed enter, and you can see that system flash directory, and it has files. These are the file length, and it is what it is. This is the file ISR 4300 universal K9 and .bin. .bin means this is the file of operating system being running on this router. Okay, so this is the file which is used as the operating system for this device. This is very important. This is very important file. This is the file of the operating system. I want to show you this file name. And if we save any of our configuration file, that will be placed in under these files as well. So let's move to the lecture. Here you saw that we have what we have covered from this lecture, the second module of this course. This video will cover the following: enable, disable, configure terminal, exit, and control plus Z on keyboard. So we have covered all of these commands, the command structure, how we use the command structure. This is all the theories. I'll share these slides with you, and you can read them at your own. We will also study these commands, the trace route. You can note them with you, and if I don't discuss them, you can ask me, and I'll discuss all of these commands with you, no problem. So, but as far as our course will proceed, I'll try to cover all of these commands with you, and you will have your hands on these commands. So no worries about them. Um, so these all are the basic device configuration. In this, you can see we have set the host name as well, and we have set different passwords. Okay, we have covered all of these slides in our lecture just now, so no worries about them. We have also covered this, and we have configured the terminal VTY lines, and then we accessed the router from. We have also used this command service password encryption, and these are the passwords. We have in this way we have saved our running configurations into the startup configurations. And if this is the command, the reload, to restart the device. Okay, so we have discussed all of these things. Ports and addresses, we have set the IP address on the PC as well. So these are different configure IP addresses. Yes, we have configured IP address on the PC. We have also configured the IP address on the router as well. And we have not touched the VLANs. And this was the very first class, so I don't want to create any kind of uh, so this was all about the basics. Okay, so we have covered two chapters of this course, and you will be able with this recording as well. And we have covered these two modules. For in the next class, we will cover the next two chapters, and I hope you have learned this. And if you have any query, you can ask. I am here, and now we are going to wind up this lecture, and I hope so that you have learned this. And if you have any query, you can ask me in the WhatsApp group as well, or here you can type as well. But for the next time, we will come up with with some more interesting topics, with some more, and most of the times we will try to cover the configurations. Okay, I'll keep the theory for you. You need to read it and ask the questions if you don't understand. But for the configuration purpose, I'll use the packet tracer, and straight away we will configure and learn the configurations, because this course is only designed for the practical purpose, not for the theories. But the theories should be covered, because if we know the theories, in that case we can configure the devices as well. Okay, so this was all about today's lecture. If you have any query, you can ask. And now we are going to sum up, and Please take care of yourself and okay, thank you. Thank you. Laugh is. Thank you. Thanks you, Basit, for your time as well. You have participated with us from the start of this lecture, and your contribution will be highly appreciated. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. Uh, Stay blessed. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.